Sebastian Rogers is an autistic boy. He's 15 years old. He's been missing from Hendersonville, Tennessee. And everybody has been looking for him. Everybody. He is 5 foot 5 inches tall. He weighs 120 pounds. Sandy blonde hair, and he wears glasses. And again, there is no footprint of him whatsoever.
You think back, and there might have been a reason he was possibly upset, or something outside that could have enticed him to go outside. Was there anything that came to mind?
We've been combing over that day and even the weeks before he left, and I hadn't been able to figure it out. That morning he was laughing, he was joking. Everyone we were around that day agreed that he seemed like he was in a good mood. He was behaving.
This boy, I've done told y'all, reminds me of my son that had autism, that is my third son. And he disappeared right down the road from part of where my family lives. And I take all of these cases serious. I am not playing about anything right now.
The original thinking was that Sebastian Rogers left home on his own, but the fact that he disappeared without a trace now has authorities looking into the very real possibility of foul play.
I'm not trying to accuse them of anything. I'm trying to tell you how suspicious they are now becoming. Hello. Why am I not full screen? What in the heck is going on here? Uh-oh. Wait. There I am. Hey, I'm pushing buttons again. Hello. I hope everybody can hear me. Let me go back up here. Hello, Nice Marie. Hello. Hello, Not Crazy for Crazy Lady. You are my friend, girl. Hello. Good to see you. And hello, Buckwild. Let's see. Hot Mess. Hello, Hot Mess. I'm sorry. Y'all know I got this new computer, so I'm trying to do all this. Pitter Patter. Hello. You can't see me. Hello. Brenda Sue. Hello. Buckwild. Gypsy Girl. Nice to see y'all in here. Retha Bell. Hello. Meow. Hello. Millie R. Bell. Hello. Nice. Meow. Touch my phone. What in the heck? I'm telling y'all right now. Okay, let's see. See, when I move from over there to over here, and then I get a new computer and all the crazy things happen, touch the buttons, I just can't do it. Oh my gosh. Busy mama, always late. Hello. This is the breaks. Oh, I love that name. Hello. Robin, hello. Dark Side of Crime, hello. Gypsy Doll, Pitter Patter, Kelly the OG, Hoot 3, Car Guy, hello. Loving Life, Tennessee Blonde, howdy. If I had a hat, I'd go howdy. Get Locker Nan, hello. Hello, Bama Cat. Well, welcome. Welcome to Smiley Stories World. Happy Hump Day. Happy Hump Day, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. 6:48 p.m. Central Standard Time. I don't know where it is in your world, but that's what time it is here. Happy Hump Day. I hope everybody's doing great. It is Happy Hump Day. Yeah. So what y'all been doing today? Y'all got you some fresh air today? I did. I got out and got some fresh air. I started on some things, some projects, some things in Sebastian's name today. I got out and put some flyers up today. I got me a bunch of new flyers printed. I got me some envelopes and some stamped envelopes. And I've started stuffing those envelopes. They'll be going out tomorrow. I've only just begun. There's going to be a lot more that the post office is going to be getting tomorrow. Hello, it's me, Jen. It's not, yes. Oh, it was a beautiful day today. It was a beautiful day today. Absolutely beautiful. The sun was shining. I ain't seen the sun shine in 40 damn days, actually. Hey, Arnie Rose, Michelle, AMC. How can you come over weeks before he went missing? Didn't Ellie catch that? I think they've caught a lot. And I think ever since people's been going over things and sending it in. Hey, Black Skies and Meow, Brown Eyed Girl, Gypsy Doll, Belinda. I think that they've got a lot of stuff that we don't know about. That's just my opinion. That's just me and my opinion. I think they got a lot they're keeping to their vest. I think they got so much. Cali Cat, hello. I think they got a lot that they're not coming out talking about or going to talk about. Remember in Megan Boswell's, a lot of her things was sealed until trial. You hear me all the way in Rhode Island today, forever, Nikki's mom. Good. I'm glad you hear me, babe. I'm glad somebody's listening to me. I feel they do, Retha. I do. And I found something interesting today that we're going to listen to. I didn't even catch this until somebody told me to listen to this last night. Hey, Woman's Warrior. No, I haven't had my hair did. I'm probably going to do that if she can catch me in Saturday or maybe Sunday. She'll do me on Sunday. She's my friend for a long time. So I'll probably do it sometime this weekend. I haven't had it. No, it's that thing I told y'all I got in Nashville. Honey, ever since I bought that, it's smooth as a baby's butt. Hey, Annabella, honey. Oh, Red, hello. Let's see. There was something I was going to say and I got sidetracked. Because I want y'all to go out there at Opry Mills and buy that thing. I do. It works wonders. Yes, it is. It is. It does work wonders. It is. It does. I remember the first Christmas I was with my husband. And we were both young. Hey, LA's Cafe. Welcome. And I was just a kid myself. So how could I really be grateful? The first thing he ever got me was I'm trying to remember if it was I don't think we had hair straighteners back then. I think it was hair rollers. I don't know. It was something like that. I was very disappointed. I really was. He knows I was. No big secret. But anyway, poor guy. He's been through hell 40-something years. I can't even keep up with the date. But anyway, I'm telling you guys, if your wife straightens her hair and you go to the mall and you see that, get her one. She'll be very pleased. She'll be very happy. Honestly, she'll be very happy. Get Lockhart, your husband likes to buy you kitchen gadgets. You know, one of my mods in here, she'll tell you, so she won't care if I bring it up. It's 1-800. Let me tell you something, girl. That's all she loves is her kitchen gadgets. Every time if I talk to her, she loves her kitchen thing. Don't buy her anything else. She loves pots, pans, any little, I don't care what it is, even Tupperware. I don't care what it is, honey. And that's what she wants. And that's what her husband buys her, period. She loves it, anything like that. Period. Me too, Retha. Don't be buying me no kitchen shit. I'm just saying. But yeah. Thank you for putting all these good channels in there. I want y'all to go check them out. Go check all of them out. Because they're good. I've asked my mods to start putting all these good channels down and put, I don't know if you know this or not. So I don't mean to embarrass anybody or anything. Little Red's, and you might have already put it out. Little Red-O's got a channel that is really good. Please put that out too. Sometimes we don't know, or even I don't know, they have a channel. Drop her channel as well. And you might have been doing that, but I just want you to know. So sometimes if you, our mods don't know, so please drop her channel too. Thank you for doing that. And Annabella's got a channel. Pink Warrior, do you have a channel? I'm not sure. I can't remember. But anyway, that's what we're doing. We're trying to be on this channel to do that. I've told them to do that. So yeah. But anyway, what is the big secret? I want to know what the big secret is. What is the big secret? What is the big secret? Where is Sebastian? What is the big secret between KK and Chris? They know. At least Katie knows what happened, I believe. And Chris knows where he is. And I just love that somebody caught him during a news interview of all things. During a news interview of all things. Don't you find that pretty strange? I've thought back over my life and stuff like that. And when I used to be a whole lot more private than I am now. And I thought about it. And if I was somewhere and I didn't want things out or whatever, my husband knew that look. My kids know that look. You know, of course, they had more common sense than that. Y'all drop my email. Christy wants to send me a picture. Please. But, so that's my title today. I was just wondering, and I was looking right in the middle of an interview. The last thing that I would do is do it in front of somebody. That just kind of makes you look more suspicious, in my opinion. I would wait, if you're going to be private, to be private or to yourself. You know, what? Huh. I mean, that makes no sense. Smiley, how do I become a member? Millie or Not Crazy can drop the link. Do you have an iPhone or, because I know it's a little bit different with the iPhone. Oh, there she is. There's Millie. Millie's on the ball, honey. Thank you. And there's my email. Thank you, Annabella. Y'all are on the ball today, honey. Love y'all. And then here's the one on the iPhone, if you have an iPhone. So there's that. Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. But we're halfway through the week. It's March 12th, 2025. I can't even believe we're in the middle of March. Wow, wow, wow. Where does this time go? This month is already going by pretty fast. Oh, thank you, Luna. Thank you. I do have great mods, Millie. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Thank you. Love you. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you. Woo, Nikki. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, honey. And not bragging on yourself, Millie. But I don't know where this goes. This year is going to be over soon. Hey, funny face, Brenda. Kiki, hello. Trooper's mom, hello. Thank you for putting a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I didn't, Little Red. Not yet. Like I said, I've been going. I put some posters up today, or flyers. And if y'all are just coming in, I got some flyers I'm going to mail out. Hey, Brittany. Welcome, welcome. When I get my mind made up to do something, I just do it. I think outside the box. And that's what I do. But I got to get some fresh air. Oh, thank you always. Thank you for becoming a member. Woo! Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support for me and Sebastian. And, just, that makes my heart sing. Thank you. And I miss somebody else. Did I miss somebody else? Forever Nikki's mom. Always. And you can't see me. Thank you. Thank you so much. You can't see me. How did I miss you? Because I can't see you, honey. Oh, my God. Thank you, honey. I love you. Thank you. You snuck that one by me. Lord. Well, what about that? Thank you. Thank you so much. It took you a hot minute. Oh, my goodness. Lord, you snuck right past me. I just happened to see 3 up there. It's me, Jen. Oh, my goodness. What is going on tonight? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. Also, I ordered one of those bunny t-shirts, and I'm going to be giving that away in my members chat. We're going to figure something out. I still got to get with Millie. I seen it was on its way today, and we're going to do that for so we can get it out to you before Easter. So we're going to be doing some things in the members. Like I said, with my mom passing away and all that kind of stuff, kind of went a little bit sideways trying to get caught back up. But we're going to do that. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Yes, absolutely. Member for 2 months. And love you too. Love you too. Freaking-lutely. Now here's how I'm supposed to do that. I got to get it down so I can see it. Abso-freaking-lutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yep. Abso-freaking-lutely. Belva, hello, and everybody coming in. I did, Luna. I absolutely did. I was on Justin. He put it out first, and then I was in there a little bit, and then I had left that night. The next night I was on his live, and he told me, and I was like, what the crap? So yeah, I did hear about that. I did. It's kind of shocking. I just hope Ellie has all that information, or they said she turned it into Ellie, and I hope that they get search warrants for his phone for that, and I hope the dating app, and I hope, because there's no telling what he's told anybody else he's met, right? And for any messages or anything else. That's what I hope. Hey, Sally and Brenda, and yeah, me too, and everybody else coming in. That's what I hope. So yeah. So like I said, I hope y'all got some fresh air today too. Thank you all for being here, every one of you. I appreciate every one of you. I love every one of you. I thank you for supporting my channel, supporting me, supporting Sebastian, supporting Seth. Brandon, I hope so too, because I just know that they have burner phones. I can just feel it in my bones. I really can. I can feel it in my bones. But I appreciate y'all wanting to hear anything and everything that you can about, Sebastian. Kiki, thank you. Thank you for becoming a member. Woo! Thank you. Smile around and find out. Smile around and find out. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Yeah, they have burner phones. I feel like they have them now, and they actually had them then. Oh, Chris, thank you. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Thank you for becoming a YouTube member. What is going on today? What's going on today? Yeah, that's right. Oh, enjoy the simple things in life. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Wow, y'all are being so good to me. Oh, Lord, it makes me wonder what is going on. Thank you. Enjoy the simple things in life. You're not getting notifications again? Yeah, me and somebody else was talking about that, and we're just like, I don't know what's going on, but it's happening again. Sometimes YouTube does that, but It's okay. I'm here. I know y'all want to join in and participate in the lives. Oh my God, Kelly, the OG. Thank you, thank you, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you, honey. I saw you that time. You can't see me. Oh, I love y'all. Oh my God. But yeah, I need to check my settings in YouTube to make sure notifications are turned on again. Yeah, just go there, and sometimes isn't it funny face says she seldom gets a notification in my life. So isn't it all or personalized? So if it's on all, maybe you just need to turn it on personalized. And if it's on personalized, just turn it on all. I'm not sure. You have to select all. Okay. Select all. Yeah. I don't know. And then refresh. And if you never turn your phone off, just turn your phone off after you do that and then turn it back on. Pat, thank you. Oh, Pat, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for becoming a new member. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Thank you for your support. It is always late. Oh my goodness. What? What? Y'all are too kind. You're too kind. Oh my goodness. Too kind here. Oh my. Like the programmers that YouTube hire, they need to clean up the code. Yeah, it's buggy. What YouTuber programmers do all day, they're supposed to do their job. Yeah, maybe we need to ask them. I don't know. Wow. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. But to use, it's me, Jen. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Lots of love to you. Lots of love to you. Lots of love to everybody. Thank you. Smiley's World, the picture I sent you is not AI generated. Okay, you sent it to my email. Let me look at that real quick. I will look at that before I go on. Hold on a minute. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Okay, hold on. All right, let's see. Hold on. Okay, a bunch of emails here. Hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did see this. I wasn't sure if this was the one you're talking about or not. I did see this yesterday. I'm gonna clip off the bottom because the bottom has a bunch of pictures on there, and you know how these YouTubers are. Some of them. Okay. So I don't know if y'all saw this or not, but this is what I was being told. Thank you, Opal. You have been a member for 5 months. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you for your support. All right. So, and this was, they're thanking Richard Bishop. Is that correct? Vic. Oh my gosh. Vic. Thank you. Oh my God, I don't think I've ever had a super sticker like that. Thank you. Oh my God, you're being too generous. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. That's very generous, honey. That's so sweet. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. Okay, so I think they're saying this is Richard Bishop. I'm not sure. A Little Red is saying no. Or they were asking me. I guess they were asking me. I should have said that different. They were asking me, was it Richard Bishop? I told them I didn't know who this was. This was somebody yesterday. It was just yesterday. So I apologize. I did see this, but I didn't know which one you were talking about. Okay, did y'all see it is the question. Because they were asking me, they say that is like a $10,000 watch. Anybody got any feedback on that or anything? Oh, praying for you, Vic. That guy has an earring. Okay, that guy has an earring. Richard Bishop does not. Okay. But they're saying, okay, so what, okay, let me tell you what I was asked and pointed out with this yesterday. It was sent to me in my messenger yesterday, and I was asked, could he have been in Texas Roadhouse over by the bar? Yeah, they said it was about a $10,000 to $13,000 watch. They felt like he was a biker. I don't know. At first, I thought they were trying to say this picture was in the Roadhouse, and I said no, it was not in the Roadhouse. And they said no. Yeah. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But I did see this. I did go back and look up some things on a couple of names. This is the woman, though, that said that David guy was going to tell on Chris or something to that manner effect. Isn't that right? Something like that. Yeah, I don't think he was in the Texas Roadhouse. Thank you, Pat. Thank you so much. And then some thinks he is the one that may have been in the yellow jacket. I don't know, because I think the one in the yellow jacket, I would have to see this one like literally stand. I can't, hold on, they've shut my door. Either my dogs are not able to get in or out. Hold on. All right, go. I would have to see this one stand. It's hard to tell when they're like that. They're super suspicious to you. Yeah, I know he looks much older, but then again, when they have the mask on, what are you going to do? It's hard to tell. Hey, Bobby, and everybody coming in. I just can't tell, honestly. I'm going to be honest with you. I just can't tell. I can't do anything to tell. Yeah, it's not an AL. But does it mean something? Where did she get this picture? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? I mean, it must mean something. Hey, Ida and Anthony. I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to say. It's just hard to say. Who is David Davidson? I don't know if that's was a friend of Chris's or not. She claims, he had something to, or he knows something, and that he knows what Chris did, and that he was going to tell on Chris. But that was months ago, and he hadn't told anything yet, to be honest. So I don't really know. I don't know. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. He was supposed to be at a poker game, allegedly. And again, if there was a poker game, I'm not saying it was or it wasn't. I believe it's very possible it was. Terry Lynn even says it was. I guess she knows people that were there. I don't know. I wasn't there, so I don't know. I can't say for a fact. But if there was a poker game, I would not be surprised, and that was Friday night. Hey, Holly, if Chris was there. I'm going to tell you something. It doesn't matter where I heard it, how I heard it, but I heard from a source let's just play what if. Let's just play hypothetically what ifs. How about that? What if I told you? Thank you, Holly. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you. Love you. Love you, Holly. I always love you, beautiful. What if I told you, hypothetically, and we don't know until LE comes out and say, don't take Smiley's word for nothing. But if we hypothetically played a game and said, LE might have video proof, maybe, that Chris was on a camera, wouldn't that Friday night, wouldn't that be some shit, honey? I'm just saying, hypothetically. That would be crazy, though, wouldn't it? That would be off the charts. That would be off the chain. Yeah. And then, by golly, he thinks he's so slick. They might even have him pinged, Geo, whatever you want to call it. 25th, 26th. Something about that truck, boy. Something about that truck. Kind of crazy, huh? I don't know. Oh, I would too, because I literally have the hard questions now. I'm prepared now. Things are wrote down now. And guess what? If he come on here right now, I'd be very, very, very polite to him and allow him to talk. Just like I did that night. I'd be respectful to him. I don't change. He won't come though, because you know why? He knows now I got his number. And I ain't talking about that number. Oh, we don't need Katie to talk. She don't need to talk to me about nothing. I don't know why he's got her there as a side piece or background check or whatever. Anyway. Don't talk about my truck. Don't talk about my truck. He don't need to bring Katie. He could bring his mama up here this time for all I care. But there won't be a this time. He's scared. He's scared. Yeah, he's probably being held hostage. He was caught on the dating site. Chris, I bet my truck's better than your truck. Chris, come up here and let's compare trucks, boy. Chris, come on. Let's compare trucks. You want to talk trucks? Oh, by the way, y'all. Today I did pay for my own flyers and stuff that I'm mailing and different things. Go over there and sit down. I ain't got no treats. Go sit down. It's my mom's dog. Go sit down, Pinky. Ain't time to talk. We ain't negotiating right now. I still have I'm paying for my own flyers and stuff because I got one there to get a newly updated one, which y'all can get off of here and print them out and all that stuff. But anyway, I got one at the vigil. I wasn't greedy. I didn't grab a handful and all that kind of stuff. But the point of the matter is, you can put them out in different things and mail them. That's just an idea I told you earlier. But by the way, my point is, I still have, I told y'all before, I live in Florida, and I still have the green lights on my front porch and the green lights on my back porch. Hey, Sheeran Colin Wildfire. Hey, honey. And I was just wondering today, even though it hadn't got dark yet, I was thinking about that. And I thought this entire time, Katie, the mother, didn't even do anything like that. She didn't even do that. You know what she did? Hey, Daisy Joe. You know what she did? She left her home and she immediately went with Chris and left the area. Now, I wish I could find it again because, back when everybody was saying, I come across it the other day. Sometimes I'm so busy, I don't, usually I send it to myself and I'll read it later, or I will go back over it later or something. For some reason that day I did not, but it's out there. Craddock did it. And I think it was a piece you have to read. And I bet Car Guy can tell you I have a prettier truck than Chris. I give you permission to break hip on that one. Anyway, let's poke at it. Let's poke at it, Car Guy. Is my truck prettier than Chris? And no, it's not pink. Anyway, don't mess with his truck. Don't mess with his truck. His truck might be in the pound soon. They might tow it off. Karma's a bitch. Karma's a real bitch. They might tow that sucker off. They might pull him over on the side of the road. Woo, woo, woo. And have to get that truck gone. Hey, Tony. Tony can even vouch for that. My truck's prettier than Chris's truck. My truck's prettier than your truck. Now them haters can hate. They can say I'm being petty now. Say what you want. Mama Smiley don't give a damn. Oh, shit. Brandon said, I can see Smiley on Back Beach in a plum crazy color truck. Oh, honey, you can see me on Back Beach, all right. You can see me coming. And my shit's clean, too. Just because I got it like that. Oh, shit. Anyway. No, I'm just playing with y'all. I'm just playing with y'all. And West End? Yeah. Let's think about West End for a minute. I will tell y'all this. Oh, my God. I was in West End when my mom was first, when this is not, a few months ago when she was sick and all that, when she had her accident. But when she first got sick with her cancer, I was just talking to somebody the other day, and we were talking about my mom. Oh, my God. When she had to have her cancer surgery, and so we went and we were staying, this was a couple of years back, and we stayed up there at the Hyatt out there by West End because I wanted to be close to the hospital. I didn't want to fight traffic and all that. Y'all will never believe. Look, Smiley went downstairs to get some coffee, and I had Happy with me, my dog. I couldn't even speak, honey. You will never believe who just reached down and pet my dog and was like, looked at me, and I was all in my pajamas, and they were like, oh, I love your dog. You have a cute dog, da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, thank you. Thank you. And I was standing there waiting on the elevator, and they were going to get on the same elevator, and I didn't even go. I was like, you can go. You can go. Guess who it was? Jake Julian Hall, honey. I was like, when I got back in the room, I was like, you'll never believe who petted Happy, honey. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. I did. I got starstruck. I just couldn't believe it. I was like, he was down on his, I swear, on a stack of Bibles, honey. And I was like, he was just down there petting Happy. Yeah, it was so cool. It was. I don't know what the hell he was doing there, but that was awesome. It was. I just couldn't believe it at the time. I was like, holy moly. Yeah, he was. He was very more so in person, actually. I don't know. I don't know, girl. It ain't Smiley's fault. Yeah. How you doing, Jake? Woo. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't even get on the elevator with him. I was like, no, you can go. Thank you. He is eye candy, honey. I was like, yeah. I was amazed he bent down and petted Happy. Yeah. It was wild. It was wild. But yeah. But by the way, like I said, I still have my green lights on the front and back porch, and I was thinking about that. And she just left, and she didn't do any of that. Why did she not do any of that? That was kind of strange. Since they were putting on the news, put green lights up, it was all around the internet, yada yada. Why? Funny how Katie ran away. No pun intended. Funny how she ran away from home to be with her husband instead of wait to see if Sebastian returned home. I think, I find that very interesting as well, very telling. But she never put a green light up, and it's been over a year later. Better late than never, I guess. You could go out and put a green light up, Katie, right? I wonder if they'll do it now. Just like they come out, or she come out and did the interviews. Better late than never. Hey, Green Eyes. Better late than never that she's putting all these pictures out, right? Better late than never. Katie, I mean, at least you're doing that stuff now, right? Better late than never. I should have named this live Better Late Than Never. It's better late than never if you go tell the truth. What happened to him? It's better late than never. And over a year. It's also better late than never, Katie Mae, that you come forward and tell the truth, the exact truth, and nothing but the truth. I want to watch something here, because I found this interesting. This was actually Craddock's word, and I haven't heard anybody talking about this until now. I was told to go watch this, and I watched it last night, and I re-listened to it again today or this afternoon. And y'all really need to go sub up to this channel, in my opinion. This person, they thanked me. They're like, I made a comment on it, and then they were like, something about, thank you for making a comment on my small channel. And I thought to myself, honey, they must not know me. Because I don't care if you're small. I don't care if you got 1, 2. If you put in the effort and you're doing right and whatever. I'm not a big channel at all. I feel like I'm little, small. And it's what comes from your heart, what you mean, and I really listen to them again when you when you're doing right and you want to do something. I feel like this channel does. That's just me. And so I want you to go over and listen to them. But this come from Craddock, and this is what I've not heard this before. Okay, I've just not heard it before. So let me turn on some music, and I want to tell them when I was listening to it again, and I had no idea they were playing any of my stuff until I went to listen to it. Somebody just said you need to go listen to them, but I don't care about that. And then they were saying whatever. Well, honey, I want to tell you something. You play all the stuff of mine you want. I don't have a problem with that. I only have a problem with the haters. Okay. So hold on just 1 second. Let me turn on a little bit of music. We're going to talk about this. You forgive me if I don't. I always turn it off. If you don't hear me stop it as much, I do have some things to talk about on here and to point out. I want y'all to listen to this real good because I found this very interesting, in my opinion. So that's that. Just bear with me.
Doing tonight. We're gonna do something a little differently tonight. I kind of come up with a little trick that I'm gonna do. I utilized one of my other phones.
This
I
is
just didn't even think about
Rich
getting
and
a SIM
Ruby.
card for another
Please go
phone
sub up.
and utilizing that phone to be able to go over some of this stuff without having to just like write it all down and talk about it. I think I'm learning a little bit. I'm a little slow, y'all know that, at this YouTube stuff. But
Honey, don't worry about it. It took me
remember,
4
tonight
years.
is allegedly my opinions, my thoughts, my theories, my speculations, my free speech. Not to reflect the channel. Y'all's comments, y'all's alone. Y'all do research. I do research. We do research together because we're a big hearted little family. Trigger warning times 100 million. But tonight we're gonna do something a little different than normally. Okay, we're gonna talk about someone tonight that I think deserves all the attention in the world. Right? I think that we need to talk about him. Okay, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Okay, and we're gonna talk a little bit about these two. Okay, Christian and Katie Proper. And we're going to go over some of the things that have come out that we have talked about, like, you know, different things. And I'm trying to come up with a new way. Since they told me my channel would be fixed today and I'll be able to go live, that was my plan tonight. And then I was kind of frustrated because it wasn't fixed because I didn't select the crash report because they didn't tell me to. And I was at work for 21 hours, so I didn't have a chance to. But, you know, I got it done a few minutes ago. So now it should be 24 hours. I was so looking forward to being able to go live and surprise y'all tonight, and I couldn't. But I do want to go over some of this because, you know, the areas, you know, of those videos that we talk about, right, in this area here, right, you know, like between that little tree line that you followed there, which is, it looks to me, in my opinion, I think that's where Katie and Chris, you know, got Chris back out of that house, and then he went back to Memphis, of course. And, you know, some of the other photos that I had taken in some of these other areas show a lot of the construction. You know, I went down there. This phone has a bad green spot on it. That's not the picture. That's my phone down there at the bottom because I dropped this iPhone plenty of times filming with it. But that's kind of in that retention pond area where that pond was. And then the one that we always talked about was, to me, which when I was trying to explain to y'all how I think she stayed on that side, the inside coming right from her backyard, and then followed that around to that evergreen back there, and then jumped across the ditch and went back, right? Y'all are seeing it backwards. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that. But anyway, that's kind of to give y'all an idea. I have a lot of photos now I can start sharing with y'all, which is so exciting. I think that will be, and hey, don't forget, while we're talking about cases tonight, this girl, Kanaki, missing in Dominican Republic. Remember, I've seen the video of the man she was with. We need to spread awareness for her as well, right? I'm not trying to cut y'all off on Sebastian. I'm just saying we need to talk about this girl. Now I can do a whole lot more that I figured this trick out, which is not a trick. I just didn't ever think about utilizing another phone, right, to do this with, you know, and y'all know that place, right? I know y'all know that place, right? Okay. You know, that's the only thing I like about my old phone better. It takes way better pictures than this phone. But, and then I created this for the videos. I'm going to start creating different photos for each video to share with y'all, because this is spreading awareness for who? Sebastian Wayne Jake Rogers, okay? Missing out of Hendersonville, Tennessee. Went missing at the age of 15. He is now 16 as of December 7th, 2024. We know that there's so much going on in this case, and so many slip-ups and so many things. And now I'm always late to the game, but I do believe in going back and reviewing some of the old footage. Y'all know me, I go back and get the old news clips from like News 2 and Hendersonville News and Tennessee Nashville News, and from the 27th on, right? One of these clips I want to play for y'all tonight is from Eric Craddock and the other guy on the 27th. Because remember when I explained to y'all that he said he's not going to say he doesn't have shoes? Well, if y'all remember on this particular video, why I don't think it got a lot of views,
Eric says
when she microphoned both of the guys up together and he walked off to talk to those other people, you could barely hear Eric Craddock. So the first 3 minutes of this, you couldn't really hear anything. But as it got good into the part that I wanted to talk about, which was where he said, they're worried about weather. Remember, the snow flurries were coming on the 27th night. That night, the snow flurries were going to come in. And they were talking about how he didn't know what Sebastian was wearing. And then that's when Eric Craddock also said he's not going to say he didn't have shoes on. He just made the comment that his mother just said that all his shoes are accounted for, but he's not saying that. Okay, why?
No, it's not Ernie.
He knows more, guys. I'm telling y'all. I'm starting to really, when I go back and listen to these, I'm really starting to see a lot more now that they really had this. I think they had a suspected from day one. And one thing that I really want to drop the bombshell on tonight, but I'm going to drop it a little bit later. I'm not going to talk about it now because we got to go into a lot to get into it. But it's about the landfill search. I will tell y'all that. But I want to come back here. I want to find this clip. Hold on. Y'all got to bear with me.
Oh, I thought I put that up. I'm so stupid.
Oh, this is when Chris was talking about coming to search. And y'all, we're going to listen to that to here.
When it comes to searching, flyers.
You see how he pauses?
That people have taken pictures and posted on Facebook that say missing the yard signs.
Yes.
Those came from us.
Yeah, he's trying to brag that all the yard signs came from his mama, right? She's real estate. She got him a good deal. And this was on the Smiley's World. I just went through and took out the pieces that I wanted, but shout out to her. If y'all want to see the whole thing, you can go check it out on her channel. She did a really good job at trying to keep everybody calm while she's asking the questions to keep anybody from getting, crazy. At least, respect her for that. She does. She has a good voice for missing children. I get it. She's from Tennessee. I don't watch a lot of channels. I was just told that to please go listen to this by one of the people that's on my team. So I went and listened to it myself so I could get a little more information from some of these clips, because this is when he talks about the CPS and how he slipped up and said that they merged all 3 cases into one, which we know doesn't happen. But that's what I'm looking for right now. I have like 20 on here that I wanted y'all to hear. But hold on, let me find this.
I've seen him before. He has a dog, I believe, that he has been there before.
Okay, this is it. Okay. All right, y'all get ready. And I hope I don't get in trouble for this. I think I can play voices, and I don't really know those rules yet, but
you can play
shout out her channel,
honey.
I did, and I'm not playing her. I'm only playing what Chris said, right? So, and I did shout out her channel, so hopefully I'm okay doing this. I pray to God I am, because I really don't want to get in trouble. But I think it's only fair that, we share this and spread awareness for this. I think anybody would understand that, right? So this is when he starts talking about the CPS, but he makes that little smirky comment like, hey, I want to say something, but I don't know how to say it. And then she's like, well, just say it. And remember when he talks about, like, y'all asking me softball questions. I wanted tough questions, remember? And this is when he starts to slip up, right, on CPS. Right after he just trying to back like a big shot, he gets tongue twisted. And we're going to play the other ones tomorrow night about the window, the one we talked about yesterday in the video, how he says we and we. I've broken them down from like 3 different angles, and I've still got to work on that because I just started figuring this out tonight when I got home. So I've done all this in like 20 minutes, guys. And so I want to make sure that we do all this and get to the bottom of some of this stuff. I just wanted y'all to hear the CPS one before we go listen to Eric Craddock. And then the main thing I wanted to talk about is the landfill search, and we're going to do that in a little bit. But let me get back to the CPS one. Let me find it. Oh, no, that's the news. Hold on. I think it's this one.
If you don't mind me,
Here it is.
so I don't know how to say this any other way. Please forgive me because it's going to sound very Turkish, but I don't want softball questions. If you wanted to ask me the hard questions, by golly, let's get these hard questions out. Sorry,
See that smirky laugh, cocky laugh?
Let me start. Okay, have you ever had CPS called on you?
Good question, she asked.
Yes.
Okay, and you don't have to go into it elaborate or anything like that. That was the question that I had, and that happens, sometimes, especially when you have a child who is.
And you know what's crazy about it? She even offered him a way out. Like, you don't have to go into it, right? And then, of course, he wants to get cocky and go into it. So let's keep listening. Sorry.
Yeah, he was proud of himself, in my opinion.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I've had CPS called on me in 2 states. Mm-hmm. New Mexico and Tennessee.
And he didn't have to bring up New Mexico.
And did that include with Sebastian?
Tennessee was Sebastian, yes, ma'am. Okay. In fact, Sebastian here, like I said, I got nothing to hide. So Sebastian went to school one day because we were at the house. He got in trouble. He didn't have a belt on. I was like, "Where's your belt?" And got it. Whack. Kind of got it. So he goes to school. He tells the teacher, "They're mandatory reporters." So the teacher reports it. That afternoon, CPS shows up to the house while we're actually sitting down to eat dinner. Now, mind you, 15-year-old child, he's not real happy because he's in trouble, so he's being punished.
Who's going to be happy they're in trouble?
He shows, he makes a report. They come to the house, and the lady who comes to the house is the same lady we've had. She's had a case before. Now, the case that it was before was something that didn't even happen, and it's like 3 stories that shoved into one. And when they finally got it debunked, they were like, "Oh, he got."
I hear that 3 into 1.
One story, it mixed into 3, and it caused a commotion. Well, they canceled that out. So the one on me, she shows up, and I said, "Hey, how you doing? It's her again." She's like, "Oh, hey." She's, "Hey, I already don't." She's like, "Don't tell me anything, but I'm gonna tell you what I know happened." And I said, "Okay." She goes, "Boo, boo, boo." She told me exactly what happened. I said, "Yes, ma'am." She goes, "Oh my God." I said, "Yes, ma'am. This is how it's been." Sebastian thought by telling on me, making it sound like I was so horrible.
Watch right here. She covered his speaker.
Oh shit.
You cut out just a minute.
See that? She covered his speaker because he was being a rat on himself.
Yep, it's not there.
See?
That I was going to get in trouble over something stupid. I was like, "No, Sebastian, you got punished, man. You got punished." And he was like, "What? And I was like, "You got punished." And the lady took him outside. She was,
Oh, I never thought about that. So Katie must have covered his
You need to understand when you go
phone
and you say
or
things about
something.
people and you lie, you fabricate things, and you make it sound worse than what it is, sir, you can get in trouble for that. So,
Okay, I just want to stop it just a second just to tell you something because I know I have to stop this every now and then anyway, but what did he lie about? If you just said that you whacked him with the belt, he told the teacher has to report it, right? It's mandatory. So what did Sebastian lie about, right? If he's talking about the other 2 cases that he's saying now, he's always said it's only 1 case like he did on Nancy Grace and it was only 1 lick with a belt. And now he's basically telling himself, he just told us that it's 3.
Listen, first of all, I did give him a way out on that, but he didn't take it. He was too happy to talk about it, I think. I think he loves talking about it. I think he does. He's full of himself. in my opinion. But when we were talking about the CPS cases, it just dawned on me, he didn't have to tell me at all about New Mexico. New Mexico didn't have anything to do, as far as we know, about Sebastian. That's where his daughter Faith lives. Unless something happened to Sebastian there in New Mexico. But he didn't even have to bring that up. But it might have. I mean, who knows? Come to find out, he has not 2, like he said, but he has 5 CPS cases on him. Right? Yeah, he loves to talk about himself. Yeah, he don't understand being punished and the difference in abuse. I don't know who covered the speaker. I never thought about that until Rich said that. Although we know Terry Lynn was cutting in the whole time, and he left my live and then went over and spoke 3 more hours or more with Terry Lynn. Yeah, Green Eyes, he can't be in the house. You know? So whatever he was going to say or about to say, somebody covered the phone. No, he didn't. He didn't deserve any of this. They were his monsters. I bet he hid under that bed many a times and in his closet many of times with his little flashlight. I remember Seth saying they found his, he made a bank. Remember? He made a bank. Yeah, they're not all on Chris. Yeah, they're not all on Chris, all the CPS reports. Exactly. But he made a bank that they found. He was a smart kid, a smart teen. He was smart enough to keep that bank hid from him. So think about this. I don't know if he had any money in it or not, but if he did, he didn't take no money with him, did he? So in my opinion, again, he did not leave on his own. Just my opinion.
Three cases balled into one. CPS doesn't do that. Now they'll roll one over into the next one and the next one, and that might be what got him out of the house. But let's finish. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that happened, and the lady was like, "I am so sorry." And I said, "No, he's just a child. He's upset. It is what it is. I'm okay with it." You know, he set that back down at the dinner table. Like,
Oh, he wasn't okay with it. He was far from okay with it.
You see that crap? Oh, sit down and eat. It's always about food with these people. And let me see if I find the other one real quick. Oh no, this is the news one.
Investigators are now searching a
News 2.
landfill in Hopkins County, Kentucky.
Now, that's located about 2 hours north of Nashville. It has now been 11 days since anyone has seen this 15-year-old Sumner County boy who has autism. Fox 17 News' Kylie Walker is live in White Plains, Kentucky with the very latest on the
I want y'all to hear this.
Kylie?
Shout out to them for doing it.
Comes just after the Sumner County officials announced that they would be scaling back on search efforts and transitioning into a more investigative phase. Take a look right behind me. We're currently right off Orchard Bridge Road, where you can see this massive landfill where trash from Sebastian's neighborhood was taken. Now, our Fox 17 News Sky Eye shows you just how big of an area crews are having to search through. You see here a cluster of cars confined to one specific area earlier this afternoon. This is where crews were sifting through junk all day, and investigators telling Fox 17 News they did obtain a search warrant.
Thank you, Tracy.
FBI agent Scott Oggenbaum says in cases like this, leads are coming in around the clock.
Y'all see that? They're talking about the landfill, right? In White Plains, Kentucky. And the reason that I'm doing this video is more or less to talk about the landfill, because I've been really digging on this case. Y'all know that. And there's something that not one person out there, and I did Google search this, not spaghetti pancakes. I did Google search this to see if anyone has put this out, and it's not out there at all. So this is one
I agree
that for some reason law enforcement has been able to keep a secret. And shout out to them, right? Until me. They're probably gonna hate me now. No, I'm playing. They're not gonna hate me. But the reason I want to talk about the landfill search for a minute is because I ask a lot of questions, you know, and when you ask a lot of questions, sometimes it benefits, right? And so asking a lot of questions to a detective that's retired, that now works in the oil field, and I just simply had a few questions to ask him because I was really curious of how it worked. And he told me this. He's like, y'all are missing the whole picture. And I'm like, missing the picture? He's like, yep, you're missing the whole picture. Because we were listening to this at lunch break today at work, like we were doing some stuff on the rig, and they had brought us some barbecue plates and stuff, and we were eating. And he's like, dude, you're not looking at this in the correct way. And I'm like, I don't understand what you're saying. He said, you're telling me about a landfill search in White Plains, Kentucky.
Amen.
I'm like, yes, sir. He says, that's not Tennessee. And I'm like, I just paused, and I was like, oh my God, don't say nothing. And I was sitting there and I was thinking about how he just said it, and I'm thinking, no way that I did not think about this all along. And y'all probably wondering, what the hell are you going to say? Get it out. Y'all do realize that that's across state lines, right? Nobody's talked about this, how important this is. You know how hard, I've always said how hard it is to get a landfill search warrant, period. Cross state lines, 3 to 5 days. We know they were out there about a 7th, right? So you take 5 days from a 7th, and weekdays is how judges work. You do the math. That's like the 27th or 28th of that month. 2 days probably into him missing.
Which FBI should have
Boom.
been on
They're
that.
already filing for warrants for that, filing for jurisdiction, getting the FBI involved, getting everybody involved. I always wonder why they all jumped in so fast. It's across state lines. That landfill is across state lines. Do you realize the establishment of probable cause for crossing state lines and how much they had to do and finagle and wiggle and beg to get that? Think about that. It's like any search warrant, right, that you're going to request. When you come over a state line, you really better be packing your A game, right? And if you go Google it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. It is a list of stuff they have to do. But one of the main things they have to do is prove, right? They have to demonstrate, demonstrate to the judge that a crime has been committed. And that evidence of that crime can be found in that landfill in another state. Wow.
This is where, probable cause. This is where, if you'll remember, the news people were on the outside of the gates at the landfill. Now, eventually, they found out about it and they were held outside. They were not allowed in. But if you'll remember, whoever can find those videos and stuff, they said that was not normal that they were not notified, because they usually have sources and they usually get there, but evidently they were late to the game. I don't think the inside sources, whether it be, I don't even want to name no names, but anyway, whoever their inside sources are at the police station or wherever, Just like they didn't want that light video out. They did not want them at the landfill. At least not right away. They kept it quiet. But they had to have a good damn reason to get a warrant across state lines for whatever it was they thought they could find. My question is, did they, and they had the everything over the whatever you call that. So did they shielding? So did they find anything that day? Yeah, in my opinion, that does speak volumes. Did they find anything that day and are holding on to that close to their vest and are not releasing that to anybody and are not letting that leak out and are not gonna let it leak out? Hey, Donna. To anyone. Yeah, it wasn't a short, very quickly search at the landfill. And if they got evidence, you know, sometimes they'll get something and hold on to it. And only the person that did it, if they ever decide to confess or whatever, or somebody decides to tell on somebody, only that person is going to know if they call in and decide to tell it. Only them to describe it or tell it or whatever. So whatever it was, they could have found it, and the news might not be privy to it. They may not want it out. We don't know. We don't know what we don't know, right?
You know, typically involves presenting evidence, such as witness testimony, forensic evidence, or data to the court. Think about that. They had to have some really serious backing and some proof to get across that state line. And I never looked at it as a big deal until now. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, like the last 2 days, I've found some serious bombshells in this case. And, you know, jurisdictions like that, it's very hard. Each state's policies typically ends at the state line, right?
Now, I was
So the law enforcement may not have authority, which they don't have authority from Tennessee to Kentucky, right? To go outside there and search their state. They have to go through a whole bunch of hoops. And you know who said that? Never said about it being, never really brought up the across state lines thing, but few people have said, like Jennifer Coffee Doctor, shout out to her, how hard it is to get these landfills. I just never really registered in my brain that it being across. I don't think none of us really thought. I don't think y'all did either. Y'all probably going, I never thought of that either, right? Some of y'all might have. I never did. I'm going to be honest. I mean, there ain't no reason to lie about it. I never even put 2 and 2 together for that. And then it's saying that you have to prove that there's a crime been committed and there's possible evidence at that landfill to even apply for the search warrant. That's scary, right? And then another one I want to find. Hold on, let me see if this is it. Yeah, poor Eric Craddock. The speaker was so low. Yeah, you can't hear him until like 3 minutes in. Let me fast forward.
Just listen, for crying out loud. Just listen. Eric Craddock
pop in all of a sudden.
Just listen.
So I'm gonna put it up here.
And Ben, what are some of those considerations that go into looking for a child with autism?
Some of the things that he likes, what he's familiar with. We know that Sebastian likes cats. We were told that his favorite song was Eye of the Tiger. We tried playing that to just kind of calm him and let him know we're here to help him. I'm sure that he could see what's going on here and be intimidated, but if he sees this newscast, I want him to know, Sebastian, come out. We're here to help you. We just want to get you home safe.
And at this point, have you guys ruled out any indication of foul play?
I won't say that we've ruled out any indication of foul play, but I will say that the family has been nothing but cooperative with us.
Y'all see that? He paused.
There's no indication of foul play.
Y'all see? Hold on, let me stop it. Y'all see what I'm talking about? You see him pause? He almost said something. I want to know so bad what he was fixing to say, and then what's his name looks at him. Y'all gonna go watch this. It's at local news. I think it was Peyton, maybe her name, that goes to the site there at the command center. Shout out to them. They did such a good job every day trying to be there to get information. And they didn't talk every day about it, but they did every other day. And this was on the 27th of February. And I believe it was Peyton from that WNKSR, whatever, News 2, that they were interviewing, talking to Craddock, right? I'm going to let y'all finish it here, though.
Offering up any information, have you guys had any leads or any information you can share with that?
We've had several tips. One of the tips was that he was sighted off of Newman's Trail off Long Hollow Pike. We actually, when we got that tip, we sent a team out. We made contact with who they thought was Sebastian, and it was not. Again, that's a great tip. It could have been. So if somebody sees something, call us. Let us know.
And do you guys know, I know you guys were checking shoes last night to see if he was barefoot. Is that still the case? Is he barefoot? Because I know on Facebook somebody posted a picture of these could be his shoes, or is that so he is presumed to be barefoot at this point?
What I can say is that his mom says all of the shoes are accounted for at the house. I'm not going to say that he's barefoot.
Wow.
I'm not going to say he's barefoot.
How's the family doing? Just checking.
Hey, listen, for all you haters out there, you say you listen to the police. You ain't going to believe it unless it comes from the police. Well, that just come from the police. Eric Craddock speaking. He's not going to say he did not have any shoes on. Now, what you going to think about that? I'm going to tell you this. This is what I'm going to say about her family. Actually, I'm going to rephrase this. This is what I'm going to say about all them people. Them people are whoever they want to be. They portray themselves as other people. There's connections everywhere. And you can believe that. Just trust and believe. That's all I'm going to say about that tonight. I think it would not be in Sebastian's best interest to say what I really want to say about that, or to say what I really know about that. But shoes or no shoes, correct. Sebastian did not walk out of that house. And remember, this was on the 27th. Eric Craddock, the police, the one even the haters will not believe unless they hear the police, L-E, whatever in the hell you want to call them. Because Lord knows y'all won't listen to Smiley or nobody else. Well, that's who's speaking now in this video. Not only did they say they're not going to tell you he didn't have on no shoes? Huh? 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 Say what? They're fixing to also say what Smiley's been questioning screaming from the rooftops at the very first, and I even questioned it to Chris, but you're fixing to hear it from Craddock himself. He's not even sure what he was wearing that night. Huh? The police said that? And I'm just hearing this. I'm just hearing this from law enforcement. I am. But I had the common sense to what? Over a year ago? Okay, let's continue.
Oh, I cannot imagine the struggle that the family is going through right now. I'm a dad, Director Wagner's a dad. I don't know how they're handling it. I couldn't survive for something like that.
See that?
Managing all of this, what's been going through your guys' mind? Just kind of juggling all of these people and having people come in from outside agencies as well. I mean, what's been going through your mind?
Well, I think Director Wagner said it best. Every time we debrief and talk about what we've done, we're asking, what ideas do you guys have? I think I'm a pretty good law enforcement officer, but I'm not the smartest guy in the room, and I know that. So if someone's got an idea, and we've had some pretty good ideas come up, and we're gonna try everything we can. So keeping an open mind and doing anything we can to find Sebastian.
The other guy's fixing to jump in.
And then I also am told that he might be on medications as well due to his autistic, being on the autistic spectrum. What is that kind of looking like, and is that kind of upping the danger of the situation?
It definitely increases the volatility of the situation. The medicine was there, autism. So how he responds to that once the medicine...
He's talking about the medicine's going to go out of the system.
Not my expertise, but I do know that it's going to have a negative effect on him. So it definitely is increasing.
And as people approach him, if they see him, are they advised to move slowly or call you guys first? Or I guess what's the recommendation?
I would definitely say call us first. If you're close enough to talk to Sebastian, talk in a calm, slow voice. Let him know that you're not there to hurt him. You're there to help him. And hopefully you can build a rapport with him until we can get there and bring him back to his family.
About how many agencies are helping with this search?
We've got at least 10 agencies here. Yesterday, and
I'm Ken Widener, KENWEIDNER, Director, Sumner County Emergency Management Agency. So yesterday we had multiple agencies. We had 220 searchers on the ground, and we bring them in and they go through operations, and they get assigned a search area.
Y'all get all this? I want y'all to keep listening because it gets even better, because he says that he's not going to say what Sebastian is wearing, which really blew my mind, because this is February 27th, the day after he's
the day after, honey.
And they're already doubting everything, just like the shoes, right? Doubting that. Foul play already being thought about, like all this. That's why I know this landfill search, it came about right away. And you know, one thing I learned about the landfill search is that those trucks have weights and balancers in them that tell them an average weight of each can. So when it's overweighted like that, that's why the truck flags it. It's their data system. It's digital. It's like electronic that does it. Here, I'll let y'all finish.
So we use a search program to track them, and they lay tracks from their cell devices, and we know where they're at, and they complete those search areas. They come back and they get reassigned, or we reassign them when they're in the field.
I want y'all to hear when he talks about the clothing.
We'll get a count on that, but I say we're over 150 searchers on the ground today, and multiple agencies, and THP helicopter, and I'm not sure what the chief went over, Metro's helicopter, TBI fixed wing, over 10 drones. We've got 12 K9 teams here, 8 mounted units yesterday, horses yesterday, and 10 here today. So we're covering as much ground as we can, and we keep expanding that search area. And we have pounded the area, the neighborhood that he went missing from, and the neighborhood adjacent, and we keep expanding that out.
Y'all hear that?
In anticipation of the temperature dropping tomorrow and a chance for storms, is that going to change the search, or is it going to have any impact on his ability to survive?
We're more concerned about the weather because we don't know exactly what he's dressed in, and we could have some flurries tomorrow. And
Y'all hear that, guys? He doesn't know exactly what he's dressed in. I wanted y'all to hear that so bad, guys. That freaking me out right now, that they're doubting everything this mother said. From foul play being a possibility on the 27th of February, that's less than what? That's 24 hours. I mean, a day away from when he was reported missing.
I promise you they know.
I'm going to get good at this, guys. I think I'm going to start really starting to be able to play I hope y'all like this. Let me know. If y'all don't like it like this, believe me, I won't do it. But I think it's really going to help y'all to understand what I'm having to do and take all these hundreds of pages of notes on. I can do it this way, and we can let's do it together. And I know it has me not talking as much, guys, but fire's still going. We're listening to some good information. I've always said these beginning things, really, just wait till tomorrow night you think this one's good. Because tomorrow at work, I'm going to break down a whole bunch more videos. And I'm going to go in and just take out the clips that I want to do, and I'm going to put them all on one, and we're just going to listen to it.
So glad.
And from each interview they've done, everything that I think is a red flag, I'm going to put on a video. And then we'll just listen to it. And then that way we can all make an opinion together. Maybe I'm seeing it wrong. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. But what I was hoping that this would bring would be to give y'all a little more understanding of why I always say these older interviews are so important. And I know that there's a lot of y'all that do believe that and feel that way and go back to these because your brain, like I've always said, it works in such a funny way that if you don't take a breath and you don't hesitate and you just start talking, a lot of times you're going to tell the truth and not even meaning to. So that's why Katie she always takes a breath.
Yes.
You know what I mean? She's trying to relax herself. Like when you hear Eric Craddock, he's just going, right? And he's just letting it flow. But then when she hit him off guard with that foul play, I don't think he was ready to be asked that question. And he got it out, and then he kind of paused to like, did I just say something I shouldn't say? I think that's why he stopped for a minute. And then he's like, no, we're not ruling it out. You know, he didn't know. He almost messed up. And if you go watch it, you'll really see. I wish the first 3 minutes the speaker would have worked. But that poor news lady, I guess, had rigged them both up together. So when he stepped away from him, it wasn't loud until he stepped back in at the 3-minute mark. But, you know, he talked a lot about, it's like 15 minutes long. I wasn't going to make y'all listen to the whole thing, but I wanted y'all to hear the foul play part, the shoe part, which I think is huge. By him saying, I'm not saying he didn't have shoes on. And that telling me that they must know something way more.
Hey, Piggy.
The landfill, to me, is the biggest. And I've always said that was going to play a big role in this case. And I know a lot of y'all fluffed it off. But when you think about what it took, now that I realize there's cross state lines, and I don't know how I didn't think of this before. I'm mad at myself, but I should have caught on to this a long time ago. It would have given me a different avenue of approach, right? That realizing that so much more is involved to cross state lines, especially for law enforcement. It's so hard, right? That's why extraditing is such a huge thing. And, you know, all the paperwork and remember that guy that unalived that CEO? Remember they had to bring him back? Look how long that took. Remember, like even Brian Kohlberg, look how long it takes a lot to get him back, a lot of paperwork, and they had his DNA at the scene, and still was that hard to get Brian back, right? It took that long. So you got to think, in order for them to do that, they
Rich
must have
and
some
Ruby.
serious evidence.
Right here. Here's.
So now I just reassured myself, they reassured
please.
me that I really do have faith.
I really
that
recommend this
case will be
channel.
solved. And now that I know that all these new clips are being sent in that we didn't catch in the beginning, that we're catching now, like the one where he said I was so shocked I had to listen to it 10 times to make sure. We're going to play that one tomorrow night. If y'all want to, I want to see how y'all did on this little bit of it first. If y'all like it like this, please let me know in the comments. And believe me, I'll record everything. And we'll go over a whole bunch of stuff that I really want to talk about. And I think a lot of it has good meaning to this case.
Thank you, Della. Please go sub up,
You
y'all.
know, now that I can use 2 cameras, I never thought about it that way. And then I can figure out, like,
I do too.
Other ways to, now I can, you know, because I still can't, still can't figure out that community page. I feel so bad because I want to put up all these
Thank
flyers,
you,
but I
Laura.
just can't, right?
Good to
And like
see
all
you,
these
honey.
photos
Have
of
a
little
great night
Sebastian
too.
and Summer Wells and all these people that I want to
Thank
put
you,
up, like the
AMC.
flyer of, what's her name? We still need to focus on her too, right? Kanaki, this girl. And, not trying to change the subject, but I'm just saying, like some of these areas, like these areas that were you heard how they said they were so heavily searched, right? That these areas were so heavily searched.
Thank you, Margaret. Y'all go sub.
Man, they said they pounded that area.
I really like this.
That's why they knew, I think,
this
from the
channel.
get-go that this child did not leave that home on his own. I think they know that. I think they're just trying to figure out how to prove it, right? And I think it's coming. I really do think justice is coming. But little Sebastian Wayne Rogers right here does deserve justice 1,000%.
He does.
I hope it's okay that I do it this way. I hope that y'all are okay with me playing these little clips like this. Believe me, if I don't like it, please let me know in the comments. If y'all like it, just give me a thumbs up and those little emojis or whatever. Not saying hit the like button, I'm saying give me a thumbs up. Well, yeah, hit the like button. I worked my butt off to get this video
If you
together.
want to continue to listen to him, wait a minute. There's more. If you want to continue to listen to him, he's probably going to do his thing. Just please go listen to him because I really like his channel. Thank you all for going over there and sub up to him. I think he's great and he will do great things. His name is Rich and Ruby. He has a dog. I've seen him before. Only seen him one time before, and he had his dog out searching. I don't know. I guess he was in Tennessee at the time. I'm not quite sure. Somebody told me last night to go watch, and I was in the middle of something, and then I went to bed, and I listened, and then I listened again this afternoon, and so I wanted to play it. Oh, good. Yeah, thanks to everyone who subbed up. I think it's a great channel. I really do. That's just my opinion, and I think so. It's a smaller channel, and let's grow him. Let's grow his channel. He's all about Sebastian and other missing people from what I can see. I really think it's great. Yeah, you all rock for doing that. Yeah, it was really good stuff. It was a good find that he had. I've never heard Eric Craddock, that interview. I've never heard it. I actually, by hearing that, feel a lot better towards Eric. I'll tell you that. Because I feel like they knew from day one, Katie is a liar. I won't take that back. That's my opinion. That's my fact. It always has been. And I think he knows and they know. And I feel better knowing, in my opinion, that Craddock also knows. And that's my opinion. So, that's just me. Makes me feel a lot better. But, Katie, it's always better late than never because we want to know what happened to your son. But I think more than that, law enforcement is waiting to know where is your son and Seth's son. And that's what matters right now. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. What happened to him? After you both got in your car at Texas Roadhouse, what happened? What happened to him? February 25th, Katie. What happened? 2024. I think there's a lot of red flags. A lot. think Ray Charles can see that. I think he can. Where is Sebastian? There's been many red flags, and they're still coming. All the red flags are still coming. They gave his animals away. His snake. I say his snake, because he didn't have 30 snakes. He had one snake, Brownie. Hey, R. Taylor. Hello, everybody coming in. Gave his dogs away. They try to control him in an abusive way. And I feel like, they beat him with the belt. At least Chris did. At least Chris did. It was brought to my attention in almost all of his pictures, his shirts hang down over his pants. And from what I see, that is correct. So you can be able to see his belt. So how would Chris know it looked like his pants was too big for him? It wasn't like his pants was falling off of him. Was that to make sure that he didn't tuck his shirt in? That was probably to make sure he didn't go to school and they found out they were making him wear a pull-up or a diaper at that age. So if he wore his shirt down over and his pants weren't falling down, why was Chris always over him going, "Where's your belt? Where's your belt?" And he said, "I don't know." Maybe he just said, "I don't know." And he took his belt or he took Sebastian's belt. Whack, whack, whack. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You can hear me? Okay. Okay. Who can hear me? Give me a 1. Yeah, when he tells the story, he didn't even give Sebastian a chance. I'm muffled. Oh, I don't know. You can go out and try to come back in. Everything seems okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. So why would you do that? Did he just get a pleasure out of beating the shit out of him all the time? Thank you, Belinda. Did he just, was he just always mad? Did he run his house like a boot camp? I don't know. He did not have a belt on. I mean, did he really not have a belt on? Yeah, and he pressure washed him according to the neighbors. Or was the pressure wash thing, and those things can hurt you, by the way, but was the pressure wash thing like when he come out to humiliate him to get him back in the house because they didn't want him out there around them? They were embarrassed or ashamed. He was more grown. He was just a bully and a rat, like you said. Get back in there. Get away from me. You know, it was all good when he was little and he was teaching him to ride his bike and trying to be on Katie's side. And, you know, it was all good when he was, you know, trying to teach him to do things. You know, that was years ago. But when he realized he's up bigger and, you know, having accidents and doing things like that, and what the real struggle is with special children, he didn't want a part of it, right? Hey, Mickey Shell. Mickey Shell. I don't know. But did he whip him with his belt or did he whip him with Sebastian's own belt? Yeah, I heard that. He was down in a fetal position. They called him names, mental abuse. Oh, I agree. Seth needs to sue the hell out of them. And I'm sure he will when it's, you know, I'm sure he will when it's the right time. Yeah. They kept him from his friends, in my opinion. Kept him from having friends, in my opinion. They didn't make him feel like he had a home or was in a home, in my opinion. That's just me. Shouldn't have been any reason for that. Yeah, at the very least, they should be charged with abuse. But I think it's going to be a lot more than that. I think the day will come. I think the day will come. I have every confidence now. Especially after hearing Craddock. They knew from day one, right? That's my opinion. In my opinion. Well, I'm going to leave with strength. Pinky's getting... This is when she starts talking to me. She wants her snack. Her snack. Snacks. Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will hold you up with my victorious right hand. Just keep the strength and keep the faith. Keep the faith, Seth, if you're listening. Here's one more. Dear God, when I hear things like you hit like a girl or you throw like a girl, I don't feel very strong. I need to remember the strength you constantly give me. I can do anything with you in my heart. Thank you for picking me up and helping me be strong. Ask yourself, what makes you feel strong? What makes you feel strong? The chat's going fast. So, we need to keep Sebastian Rogers in our thoughts and prayers. We need to keep his name and face out there. Share flyers. I'm going to be working on some more mail to send out. I got all my stacks of stuff over there. They'll be going in the mail tomorrow. Hold on a minute. Let me read this. Think outside the box is what I'm getting to. I was listening to Sweetie Pie Low today. A neighbor of the Bower Sox called. She said Terry owns a dump truck where she takes trash, she takes her trash, perfect for hiding anything. What our businesses do, they own and property. They have the secondhand construction. They own all kinds of things. But the problem is a lot of it's private property. Oh, thank you, RD. Thank you, RD. Thank you so much. Yes, Seth, please keep the faith. I'm going to play this out. I'm going to play this out. And then we'll go. I thank each and every one of you. Excuse me. I'm getting a sore throat, y'all. If you have any information on Sebastian, there's a $347,000 reward, and you can call 1-800-TBI-FIND and all the other numbers. But if you see him, you think you see him, dial 911. Hold on, and I'll play this out for you. Thank you, everybody, tonight. You are a blessing. There you are. Thank you. Hold on a minute.
They tried to erase him, but we keep the light on. Sebastian's name stays, we keeping it strong. Polo at the border, the truth's getting closer. Law enforcement moving, I watch the exposure. But these hate channels acting like they run the show, spinning their lies while the real facts grow. We ain't backing down, we ain't letting go. Keep his face in the frame, let the whole world know. Justice for Sebastian, we ain't going quiet. Spreading his story, got the world standing by it. They can throw shade, but they can't stop the fight. We ride for the truth, we ride for what's right. They hate that we question, they hate that we dig. Trying to silence creators, but we see through their tricks. Law moves in silence, but justice is loud. So we stand on our ground, cause we know what we found.
Hey, Sam.
Every share, every post, every name that we say brings them one step closer, won't fade away. No games, no control, y'all don't own this case. We fight for the missing, no matter the hate. So we rise up, voices break through the static. We speak truth while they stay dramatic. Sebastian, we got you, your name won't fade. Till the day you come home, we won't be swayed.
Good night, y'all. Love you. Stay strong, Seth.